What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back playing Warframe, and I just spent 35 minutes recording for you guys, but not recording for you guys, so I'm an idiot. Anyways, let's get started. Oh boy, Lotus. You should have told me something, Lotus. You talk about nothing I need to know. It would have been nice if you said, hey, Gross Guy, you're recording, but you're not recording. And then I would have been like, oh, well, thank you, Lotus. Let me get recording then. So, oh boy. Anyways. But anyway, I did get a relic for the Galatine. But I have to actually do the Void mission to hopefully get the Galatine. Anyways, something I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Prime Access. So, there's a few things I kind of want to talk about when it comes to Prime parts and access and platinum and blah 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 blah. So, anyways, over the past few Prime accesses, I have gone out of my way to pick those up, the Prime access up, because of the abundance of platinum. Number one, it would give me, as well as obviously the Warframe, the Prime Warframe itself. Now, the reasons why I've pretty much been doing that is because it allows for, number one, content for you guys. The Warframes themselves, and the gameplay with the Warframes and the Prime, just the Prime everything is just something that everyone wants to see in Warframe, and I do my best to bring that to you guys. However, it is not cheap to do that. So, what I used to do, like the majority of Warframe players, is farm for those items. And ever since, I mean, I farmed for Frost, I farmed for Mag, I farmed for who else? Did I farm for Volt? I think I even farmed for Volt. Volt may have been the last one I didn't farm for, or that I did farm for, and everybody else may have been a purchase? I don't remember exactly, but with that said, all of those are those are a lot of time-consuming variation or parts of this game, which unfortunately I'm going to have to pick up with this Nekros Prime Access. I'm gonna be farming for them, and that's not going to allow me to create a like a first look at Nekros video, which I've been doing for quite a while now with all the Prime accesses. So, accesses, accesses. So yeah, unfortunately, that is why there is no Prime access first look at a thing on my channel. While I'm relatively excited for Nekros, but I did mention when I was playing Nekros recently, and pretty much every time I play Nekros, is I haven't found as much enjoyment with Nekros as a lot of people have, and that's one reason why I am not going out of my way to get the Prime access. The other reason is because I can't afford to. I can't afford to spend the money to do that right now. And I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but that's where a lot of the views and the watch time on the channel and all that stuff, quite literally everything that I put into my YouTube channel and anything that I could possibly financially get out of my YouTube channel at the moment is going back into my YouTube channel. So for all the views and all the feedback and everything that you guys have been giving me has quite literally been to better the channel and continue to do what I'm doing right now. And that's why I appreciate it so much when I get feedback and and get the views and all that stuff. I monitor my channel very, very, very much, probably more than most people do. Obviously, there are people that are, you know, way up there that monitor it to the T, and at the moment, you know, YouTube doesn't take care, like, it doesn't take care of me, and that's not really my intention. But I still like to monitor it, not as a financial thing, but as a community thing. I love the feedback. I'm trying to do my best to get back to you guys, and I don't want to just throw a comment out there, a reply to every single. Some don't necessarily need a reply to them, but I don't just try to throw out a typed comment. I've been trying to give some vocal feedback on my channel, and when I play a game and when I do something, I try to tell you guys vocally to show you guys that I am looking and I am listening, and I'm paying attention. I really am. And like I said, when I got on this point, on this track, I would mention that the finances are at the moment being just poured back into my Warframe channel, or my YouTube channel, and that's because for a long time I've saved up so that I could get some equipment and software and whatnot to start doing what I'm doing. I literally, and no joke, and I don't mean to be like, oh, I'm the original OG, whatever. Literally, when I was in 8th grade, or actually, I was going into 9th grade, the summer of 8th grade, me and one of my best friends said to ourselves, and this was 8th grade. This was probably 10 years ago. No, wait. Yeah, probably 10 years ago. I had told myself, you know what I want to do is I want to interact with people via video games, whether it be walkthroughs or funny montage type stuff, or just like challenges. One of the original things me and my friend did is we played, that's why I have Resident Evil on my channel, is we played the Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 4. He played some of the original Resident Evils. And literally what we did is we were trying to beat the game on the hardest difficulty without dying one time in 12 hours. Because it's basically, at that point, I don't want to say it's a speed run, but it is faster than the typical gameplay. And if we died, it was over. It was over. You turn off the game. And we had done that over and over and over again, trying to accomplish that goal. And so many times we've gotten so close to that goal and done so much. And it usually came down to one of us would lose, and we would just both of us would throw in the towel, because once one of us is done, it's, you know, it's no fun for the other, or that person to continue on trying to do the challenge. But that was just one example of like all sorts of stuff. I wanted to do Call of Duty stuff, even though I was terrible at Call of Duty. I used to do all the stupid things that every cool montage Call of Duty player did, and I wanted to do that so bad. I just never had the equipment or the time to do so. I went to college. I did, you know, I never had the time to do that stuff. So, but I've always wanted to do it. And at this point in my life, I just saved a whole lot of money, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do what I can to at least make the hobby pay for itself. And I don't know what people are gonna think when it comes to that, but if I can do if I can do the videos for a living and like do this for a living and scrape by, I will be the happiest person ever. And you could ask any one of my friends, anybody that I associate with, that this has been a passion of mine for a really long time, and now I'm taking advantage of it. I mean I'm going to town, I'm doing what I can, and at the same time I don't want to treat it like a job. I want it to run its course and go wherever it's gonna go. But at the same time, you know, I'm sitting down. I'm trying to get a video out. But at the same time, I'm not going to let myself feel like it's a job. Once it feels like a job, I don't want to do it anymore. You know, I just want to do it. I just want to enjoy it, and that is what it is. Not to say, like I said, I don't expect to become, you know, the next biggest YouTuber or whatever. I just want to do this. I just want to do this. But anyways, like I said, that's the fact that it turns around and pays for itself. Quite literally, if YouTube gave me exactly the funds to have purchased Prime Access today when it came out, I would have done so. Yeah, I don't think people don't understand that you don't just make a video on YouTube and make tons and tons of money. It's not how it works. You know, especially when you're a little guy. However, I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate everything that has come my way, and I want to work to improve that. But at the same time, you know, everything helps. Everything helps. All the views are going to better the channel. All the comments are going to better the channel. You know, even though, you know, there may not be a financial whatever based on comments or giving a thumbs up, that allows me to analyze what I'm doing and what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong and do something about it. So that's why all the feedback that I get from you guys, I hope you guys understand that is the most important thing for my channel, and that I cherish it. Cherish it. I'm sorry guys, I need to beep that out, but I do cherish every comment, everything that allows me to do something to better my channel is incredibly important. So thank you guys very, very much. If you guys, and that's me being a little guy saying that. You better believe that these guys that are up there and making a living doing this, when they say they appreciate it, trust me, they do. So so continue to support the people you enjoy watching. Continue to comment, continue to do the thumbs up, and that, like I said, I'm not speaking just for me. For anyone that's doing this as their passion, all the support that you guys can give content creators is awesome. So thank you very much, and I'm sure a whole lot of people that you might be watching today. There's other subscribers that you're going to be watching today. Just remember that, you know, they most of them, I hope all of them, appreciate your feedback and even your criticism. As long as it's constructive, I'm sure they appreciate it, and I want to say thank you. And I know a lot of them do, because I watch more than I do YouTube. Trust me, I watch a lot of YouTube because there's a whole lot of people that I love, and at least a lot of the guys that I watch and I see, they thank their community on a daily basis, and rightly so, because they're doing, you know, I can't speak for them, but they're doing all right because of the content they make. So Patreon Eyes just sent me I just added you as a friend. He just sent me a message. Let me get through this video and I can get back to you. But He said, "What's up, dude?" And just finishing off a survival, farming for some relics for Nekros and the Galatine. I know there's a Galatine part that actually a Galatine relic for the handle and the blade, I believe, are dropped here on Cerez Draco. So that I should have said way early on in the video, but I'll probably annotate that in the beginning so you guys know what I'm going out after. And I already got that relic, but that way you guys know what I'm going after and know what to look for if you end up on this planet. It is a Neo V2 relic, and it drops the blade and the handle. I believe the blade is a common, and the handle is either uncommon or rare. I don't remember off the top of my head. And yeah, that Neo V1 is not the one, or the Meso V1 that I just got. I forgot. The one that I just got is not the one I'm looking for. That is already being dropped, and I think the rare on that is like the Vectus Prime or something like that. But anyways, I'm seeing what I can get out of Cerez Draco, and I'm going to be doing a lot of defenses and survivals on and off camera to be going after Nekros. That's why I mentioned I was farming for Nekros, for this Prime access at least. Unless something, you know, there's a surprise. Unless I get a letter in the mail from, I don't know, from like a back check. If I get a check that someone owes to me, maybe out of previous work I've done, and for some reason I haven't gotten paid and I haven't realized it, and I get a random check in the mail, then maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go get Prime access. But at the moment that's not a thing. I don't know. I wonder too if, and I don't wanna speak like I don't know, someone owes me anything. I wonder if DE. I love DE, so don't take this the wrong way. I love DE. I wonder if DE does help out some of the larger content creators when it comes to things like Prime Access or the Warframes. I know that people are on the voting system that they have for Warframes and whatnot, and I know people have access to the developers version of the game or whatnot, but I wonder if DE does personally help out people like that, because I believe they help people get to TennoCon. I believe they help a bunch of people get to TennoCon, and man, I wish I could have gone to TennoCon. That's a whole different thing. Oh, I didn't even have to be honest, it was a matter of I didn't have a visa at the time because I was moving and my address was not going to be a thing, and it sucks because I missed out on TennoCon because I couldn't get a visa in time. But anywho, I wonder if they do that, or they've done that in the past, is help content creators get access to certain things in the game in order to either help sell the thing in game, or to just get people to download the game for free and play some more of it. Obviously, the older guys that watch this channel, and I know there are guys my age and slightly older that watch, just because I've paid attention to the analytics and the demographics in my channel, and you guys would understand more that it's like a marketing thing. Is the more people see and are involved in, let's say Nekros. If every YouTuber came out with a Nekros video today, how many people do you think are going to, based on those videos alone, decide, you know what, I will spend the money on this Prime Access? I'm just wondering. And that's just marketing. Every company in the world does it. That, you know, I don't even want to say that it's trying to make a profit. That it's just even companies that are trying to stay afloat. Just for example, DE has mentioned numerous times that they started this game and they didn't know if it was going to last a year or 2 years or 10 years. They had no idea. A lot of them even, and I don't want to say they didn't believe the game was going to last this long, but they didn't know for sure that it was going to. They were hoping it was, because obviously they have jobs and they have families to feed, but they didn't know that we were going to be, Warframe is going to be as big as it is today, and they didn't realize that you know, they're going to be making their, like, 7th Prime Warframe, Neo N3. I don't know what that is. I don't think I have that, so that would be cool if that's a Nekros thing. But they did not, you know, like I was saying, they didn't know they were going to be making their, you know, 7th or 8th Warframe, or whatever it is at this point, Prime Warframe now. They didn't know they were going to be on, like, their 35th or something Warframe in general. They didn't, I mean, what else? I mean, they didn't realize that Tenojin was going to be a thing. They didn't realize that the community was going to be helping to develop themselves, DE. They didn't realize the community was going to be helping them develop the game, creating in-game items to make this game as freaking awesome as it is. And oh man, like, it's just, that's fascinating. That's one thing I went to college for. I started out in college going for game design, and if anyone has tried to get involved in game design, you know what it takes. And for me personally, I cannot program. I write script terribly. There's probably very few of you guys that can relate to, just because it's, you know, there's so many different professions in the world. But I'm assuming that at least one of you guys have tried to get involved in game design, and programming is just, I can't. I just physically, I screw it up every time I try to write program. And I've worked with software like Alice, if you guys are familiar with Alice. I've worked with programs like that, and I can do that, no problem. But when it comes to sitting down in Notepad or whatever, typing Java, doing all that stuff, I screw it up. I screw it up and screw it up and screw it up. It's just every time. So that is what it is. It sucks because, God, I would love to work for a company like DE. But I don't know. I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I'm enjoying YouTube. And if it ever becomes a thing, it becomes a thing. But I would kick myself when I'm older if I never gave it a shot. So here we are. Here we are. But yeah, DE just in general, fantastic. This is more than I could ask for. They do right by us. I don't care what anyone says. They do an amazing job of taking care of the community. But yeah, but went back, like I was talking about TennoCon and people getting to TennoCon and all that stuff. And I think there were people that got to go to TennoCon, I don't want to say free of charge, but they did help people get to TennoCon. Obviously, it wasn't going to happen because I'm a little guy and there are people that are way bigger than me that didn't get like that exclusive pass or whatever. But you better believe that if I got an invitation to something like that, I would have dropped everything in the world to have that experience. I don't know. If they have another one, I'm going to do whatever I can. So to me, it was a little bit short notice because I was moving and I had to get the visa and all that stuff. It was short notice. So next time, I'm going to do whatever I can. If they decide to have another TennoCon, to go. And I'm not the kind of person that even though I do face cam and I have no problem doing it, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, I want to just vlog everything I will in the world, you know, and do all that. But if I go to TennoCon, I have completely considered maybe I should vlog it. Maybe I should show you guys just a portion of the experience, because obviously it would be all thanks to you guys for me to do something like that. So I don't know, I'm rambling. I can't believe I got through 25 minutes of rambling and just doing whatever, but I don't know. I had a lot to kind of talk about, especially with Nekros Prime coming out. There's a lot to say, and I feel like it's pretty much been said. 25 minutes, 80 endo. I mean, I would like some endo, but right now I don't need it. Right now I don't need it, so could you please give me some relics? Some Nekros relics, if possible. But, yeah, so at this point, I'm probably going to be mostly focused on gameplay. To anyone who's made it this far, drop relics, please. Relics, please, in the comments below to show me that you've gotten to this point in the video. And anyone who does that will be entered to win their choice of a Exilus adapter, a Forma, or a either one of the potatoes, gold or blue. Anyone who makes it this far drops it in the comments. I will randomize it. That'll go out. I'll probably do that the same day as I roll for the Nekros, which should be, what's today? Today's Tuesday, so Friday, or Titania, my bad. I will be rolling for Titania giveaway Friday, and at the same time I will roll away a random for one of those. So that's a thank you, quite literally, for you guys sticking around the video as long as you guys have. Oh, damn it. So, yeah, I appreciate it. And for you guys who are going to bail on me now, that's fine. Thank you very much for watching. And those of you who are going to stick through until I have to evacuate, that's awesome too. I'm just trying to get some relics. Just trying to get some relics, guys. Thank you very much, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. Those of you who are sticking around at this point, who are like, hey, let's just enjoy the gameplay. I don't know if something's gonna pop into my head, and I'm going to be like, hey, let's talk about this or that or blah blah blah. But I'm going to blast through, and I'm going to make it as far as I can. Oh geez. Oh. I might die. This isn't good. Oh, actually, let me do this then, because he is amazing. Did I just get a redirection out of that blunt or whatever? Blunt? That's not a blunt. You know what a blunt is. Out of that pop-up thingy? I don't know. Can I get... Uh-oh. Kill him. Exalted Blade. Yeah, so for this Excalibur, I mostly just use... He's run and gun. And that's what I didn't talk about, is my theme. So, sorry anyone who clicked off at this point on the video, but you should have stuck around. But the theme on this, a lot of you guys already know, but this is my Steel Meridian Excalibur. I like to think that the Steel Meridian saved this Excalibur from Vor at the very beginning of the game, and this Excalibur has basically dedicated himself to the Steel Meridian cause, is kind of freeing the Grineer because they're really just clones and slaves, and he wants to help them out because they technically saved him. So all of his weapons are set up with some sort of Steel Meridian benefit, and obviously the Vacor Heck and the Vacor Merlock are the Vacor weapons, so those both have the Syndicate proc that occurs, which is fantastic, and the dual cleavers are using the mod for the cleavers for, I believe, damage overall damage. And yeah, that gives it a Syndicate blow up too, so no matter what weapon I'm on, I am always pushing towards a Syndicate proc to be forced out at some point. You've seen quite a few of them come out at this point. I've been mostly using the Vacor Heck because it's just incredible and OP. Oh, did we run out of time? Oh, oxygen? Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna die at least, yeah, right now. And now we need to bail. Oh, man, and I was only 30 seconds away from another thing. But yeah, so basically that's my setup for this Excalibur. He is pretty OP, at least for an unformed build. I need to forma him some more, but the work that it takes to get forma into Warframes is kind of a pain in the butt. So I've been putting it off for a while now. But I can't believe I killed that guy without dying. Ooh, ah! Okay, we really need to go. But yeah, I'm gonna head out right now. I see your message, Patreonize, and I will get to you here in a second. I am finishing up. Right now, evacuating, excavating, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I got 305 endo, 1 relic, and 2 relics. Hopefully that N3 is useful. Until next time, guys. Blah!